Hello my friends and welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm sharing with you 7 absolutely delicious meal ideas. I hope you enjoy it. This very first dish that I'm sharing with you, I actually have a full detailed recipe already on my channel, so you can check that out. It was a Dijon chicken. It was first time for me making it, and it needed some chicken thighs with skin and bone on, onion, sour cream, some white wine, mustard seed, and a whole bunch of other ingredients. Like I said, I have a full list and the recipe already on my channel, so you can check that out. So I seasoned the chicken first, and then I pan fried it on both sides on my cast iron, and I used olive oil for that and to preheated it, and then cook the chicken. I had to do it in 2 batches because of the amount of chicken that I was making. I also made 2 sides with it. One was roasted Brussels sprouts and the other one was rice. My son has been on a huge rice kick, so I've been serving rice quite a bit. So I seasoned my I cut my Brussels sprouts, washed them, cut them, seasoned them with olive oil, salt, pepper, a little bit of garlic, and some red pepper flakes, as well as some Parmesan. And then I baked that in the oven. Once my chicken was cooked, browned on both sides, I added some of my bacon back into that pan, and then once bacon was cooked, I removed it and added the rest of the ingredients, and then I cooked that until it came to a boil and it reduced a little bit, and then I added my chicken and bacon back into it, covered everything, and then put it in the oven to bake. And while my chicken and Brussels sprouts were in the oven, I made my rice in an Instant Pot. If you have not made rice in an Instant Pot, I strongly encourage you to try it. It is so easy and it comes perfect every time. For dinner tonight, I'm making chicken and pasta. So I have my chicken breast seasoned and ready to go in the oven, and I season them with some paprika, garlic powder, salt, pepper, red chili, pepper flakes, and a touch of basil and vegeta. And then over here I am doing some sauce, and I'm using Boursin cheese. This is like a TikTok inspired one. I've made it before, and I added some cloves of garlic, tomatoes, salt, pepper, and a little bit of basil. Both of go in the oven, and then I'm going to cook my pasta and spiralize my zucchini while that's in the oven. I served everything with the side of Caesar salad. For dinner tonight, I am making tacos. Some of us will have taco bowls, and some of us will have tacos with hard shelf. So I got beef, got my veggies that I'm gonna put in there. Then I'm going to make a guacamole and rice. So first thing I'm gonna do is chop up my veggies and get that started. So my veggies are ready. I also made some taco seasoning, and I'm going to saute my onion and garlic first. Once the onion and garlic are sauteed, I'm going to add my pepper. I've added meat in, and I'm going to add some salt and freshly ground pepper. So I'm going to make some cilantro lime rice, and I'm adding some bay leaves, some broth, and then I am making 3 cups of rice, so I'm going to add 3 cups, and I added 3 cups of broth. That way I'll have enough for tomorrow as well. I'm gonna add some salt and pepper as well. And I'm gonna cook it on high pressure for 3 minutes. I'm also going to now add some taco seasoning. And stir it up and cook some more. So I'm going to get my guacamole ready. So I have 1/4 of an onion, I have half a tomato, cilantro, and there's half a jalapeno in here, and I'm going to process this, and then I'm gonna add my avocados and just make it as smooth or as chunky as you want. And then don't forget salt and pepper, and also half a juice of lemon or lime. Now I'm going to add about a tablespoon of tomato paste to my meat. The meat is cooked. So this is chopped up, and now I'm going to use my avocado knife and get the avocados out. I also made a little sauce with half a cup of yogurt, a Greek yogurt, a tablespoon of Frank's Red Hot, and half a teaspoon of lime or lemon juice. So here is the rice. Ouch. I'm just going to remove the bay leaves, fluff it out, and then I'm going to add my chopped up cilantro and half a lemon juice instead of a lime. So here it is. The rice is done, the meat is done, and here are all the fixings. Now we're going to assemble them. For dinner tonight, we're having soup and sandwiches, and I am making a French baguette. I have a really good recipe that I will link down below that takes no time to make, and it tastes delicious. And I'm going to be making a loaded cauliflower soup to go with it. So once I shaped my dough into baguettes, I let it rest for 30 minutes. I then preheated my oven, but before I got the oven going, I did add a pan with some water in it to heat up with the oven. So for the soup, you're going to need some cauliflower, onion, and garlic to start with. So I'm preheating my Dutch oven first so I can saute my garlic and my onions. And then I'm also throwing up my broth to put in the soup. So I cut up some homemade bacon, and I'm just going to fry it up to put in the soup once they're in the bowls, if anybody wants to add some soup and cheese. And I'm also going to cut up some scallions too. This is such an easy recipe to make and ready in no time. Let me know if you would like to get the full recipe of this baguette. And here is my full meal. So delicious and easy. For dinner tonight, we're making spaghetti, and we just ground up the meat using the mixer, because I have this attachment. And then I am just sauteing some onions, chopped up some garlic. I'm gonna put some red peppers in here, and then go from there. So once my onion and veggies were sauteed, I also added red peppers. I added my sopressata, strained crushed tomatoes, and all the other seasonings like basil, bay leaf, parsley, and oregano. And then I simmered that, brought it to a boil and simmered it for a while. I also spiralized some zucchini, and I like to heat it up in some olive oil, and I also cooked some pasta for the kids. For dinner tonight, I am making homemade ramen soup. So I am thawing out my homemade broth. I added some ginger, minced ginger, and then I am hard boiling some eggs. And I also going to use my food chopper to chop up the garlic. So I have added some soy sauce as well as you need rice wine vinegar, but I'm all out, so I googled it and said the good substitute is apple cider vinegar. So I'm sure it's not gonna have the same flavor, but it'll have to do for now. So the soup came to a boil. I turn it down to simmer. The eggs are done, and I'm going to add some peppers and the bok choy. I have added noodles in, and then I also cut up the egg and some spring onion to garnish it. This was a very quick meal and so delicious. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed these ideas. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all in my next video. Thanks for watching.